I've been doing this running thing for 40 plus years now, either as a standalone activity or while doing decades of triathlon. I did my first Calgary Marathon in 1995, and now, 30 years later, I'm back, and this is my journey. Good morning, everyone, from me and Eugene. Not huge. Yoko went back to bed. And here's what we have right now. 2 days ago, we reached a high of +7 or 8 or so. So we're just getting this little weekend blast, and it's supposed to go up to, above 0 within a few days. So this morning, I am going out by myself. I think Margot might go later on today, and I might join her. We'll see. If she's going this afternoon, I will go with her, but I'm just going to do just a 30 to 45 minute run down below my house in there's a wood area, and I can just do laps of I think it's 700 or 800 meters, and I'm just going to do a few laps down there. I get out in all conditions, -20. It's not even close to being the coldest I've ever been out in. And I will link up at the end of the video here the coldest run I've ever been on, which last year with wind was -50 degrees Celsius, which was just stupid cold. But like I said, I've been out in all conditions as long as you have the gear and you just don't try to go out and do anything silly, because today is a day that I should be doing probably around 12 to 15 kilometers just to start to build up my longer-ish runs, and that's not long for many of you watching the channel. You're probably wondering why am I not going out there and doing whatever long runs, but that's not what I do. I'm not that type of person, and I've been doing this long enough so I know what works for me. But just get out and do half an hour, 45 minutes. And then we're going for breakfast with a couple of friends of ours, and I will check back with you when I get outside. It's still a little bit dark, so we'll see you in a bit. A little bit of breakfast first, and I'll check back with you shortly. Barely any wind, and you hear that nice crunch on this, and you hear the nice crunch on the new snow. I like runs like this. It's not to prove anything, I just like being out in all conditions. This is the little wooded area down below our house. It's only about 300 meters from our house. You can do a little bit of a loop there. Tucked away, but it's colder when you get down in the gully here. Yeah, it's nice and quiet down here. Just the magpies and the crunch of my shoes on the snow. Just gotta be careful down here though. There's still ice underneath this fresh skip of snow. Yeah, one loop is just over a kilometer. Nice. I'm not going to film very much because I don't have undermitts for these really thick gloves, so the hands get quite cold pulling out the camera. Yeah, I'm not going to do much more here. Maybe another loop. My left toe, for some reason, is cold. I know these trail devils fit me great, but
It's just a lot of ventilation in the toe box, which is a good thing. They're an Australian company, so there's not a lot of cold weather. But weirdly, that's the problem with it being minus 20. If it was like this for 2 weeks, you acclimatize to it, just like anybody living in warmer climates. But when it just drops by, even from yesterday, 13 degrees colder, it takes some time for your body to get used to it. So to quote Kenny Rogers, the late great Kenny Rogers, know when to hold them, know when to fold them, and know when to walk away. And Dominic, I won't sing that one for you. This is a perfect example of what happens in a race. There are spots where just things are not going well for you, and sometimes you just gotta fight through those times. Not when it's an injury, but just those tough times physically or mentally, of course. Now my feet are fine. One lap later, and no, it's not frostbite. So I'll just do one more. Just one more. There we go. It's getting a little bit brighter. I'm not sure if we'll get sun today. But yeah, feeling good now finally. I'm still gonna shut it down though. It will be just about 45 minutes by the time I get home. Thanks for watching, everyone. Maybe consider hitting that subscribe button for more adventures. And get outside. There we are, 45 minutes.